What up, what up, what up? It is your sister Light Bright checking in. And we are here for part what? Part 3 Q&A, questions and answer. So we've reached over 100 subscribers, and our goal was to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I will be here doing a part 3 Q&A. So thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell and subscribe to your sister Light right here on YouTube right now. Do that right now. Press pause and do that right now. All right. So also, if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. It's at underscore light, Light, the letter X, and bright, BRIGHT __. All right. Make sure you do that as well. I have it on the bottom of the screen right there. So I know y'all ready. I'm ready. Let's get to these questions. Now, if you seen part 1, you seen that I was a planner. I like to know what I'm going to say before I say it and everything like that. But that's not what's going to go down in this video right here. I got the questions and I'm going to answer them straight from the dome, straight from the top. Whatever's on my mind, that's how I'm going to go with it, okay? So here we are and let's get started, all right? So it looks like I got about 10 questions. So yeah, let's get to it. First question, it comes from a good friend of mine, Epec, and she says, "Hey Sade, my question is, what is your favorite food that you would eat for the rest of your life if you had to?" Now, I would usually say seafood, like shrimp. Shrimp, like I could do it. Shrimp every day, anyway, all day. But I do have a thing for some spring rolls. I love, love, love me some Vietnamese spring rolls. They are so, so good. So it's a tie between those two, either shrimp or spring rolls. I could eat that rest of my life. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Thank you so much, Epec, for your question. Let's get to the next one. Number 2 comes from my good friend Valencia. She says, "Congrats, on the 100 subscribers and everything. If you could be anything, what would you be?" And I would say what I'm doing right now, a content creator, just putting myself out there, a poet as well, a great poet at that, to be practicing my poetry and putting out my work. I would love just to be just an all-around entertainer, not just putting out my stuff. So I'm pretty much what I am wanting to be, and yeah, that's the main thing. So thank you so much for that question. Let's go to the next one. This comes from my uncle, near and dear to me. If y'all see my podcast, The Realness, this is my co-host, Big Sean Righteous. This is his question. He said, "Wow, that is awesome. Congrats. Legacy. How do you feel about the growth on your social pages?" So I am growing at my own pace and I feel amazing. I feel great. I have a good team behind me. Not a manager and stuff like that, but I have a great foundation of family and friends that really support me, and that really truly means a lot to me. It is greatly appreciated. I'm so grateful. So with me growing on my social media sites, it's awesome, and I feel really good that I'm heading in the right direction and I'm moving forward little by little, but as long as you keep going, you're doing good. You know what I mean? So even if it's a snail race, I'm still gonna make it to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta keep going and keep up the consistency. So I feel great about it. Thank you for your question. So the next one comes from Kazaya, my sis, near dear childhood friend. She said, "What make you want to start doing this?" And pretty much, posting on YouTube and everything, that was from my dad. He really encouraged me to start my YouTube and put my stuff out there, my content and everything. So I would say my dad is a main one. Yeah, but I always wanted to, deep down inside, I wanted to share, a piece of me to the world and everything. So YouTube and all my other social media sites have been a great way for me to have an outlet and just to express myself. So thank you for that question. Next question is from my dear good friend from Cali, my girl Rachel Baby Cross. What up, girl? So she said, what gives you motivation? My motivation is my family. And like the main thing, like I said in the last question, is consistency. That's what I like. I'm working on it day by day. But once I tap into being consistent, there's nothing's gonna stop me. So you're your own worst enemy. So I'm working on that personally for myself. So yeah. Next question, Tiffany. That's my girl. That's my close friend. Like, all y'all, thank y'all for the support. But yeah, so Tiffany, she says, what goals would you like to accomplish as a social media influencer? I've already accomplished my goals, and that's reaching the people that means the most to me, that needs to hear what I have to say. So I've already reached that goal. The people, if you're watching this right now, you are a part of that. And I say it all the time, but it's greatly appreciated and I'm happy. So yeah, for that question, reaching the people, even if it's one person watching, that person's supposed to see it. So reaching the right people that's supposed to see me, that's what I would like to accomplish. The right people, and I've done that. So the next question is from Ashley Homegirl. What up, what up? So she says, when doing spoken word poetry, where does your inspiration usually come from? So I would say with that, it usually comes from what I'm going through at that moment in my life. So I write from my heart. I really do not like forcing poetry and spoken word. I like something to be very authentic with my writing. It's always something that's on my heart, that's near and dear to me. So I'm very, very particular when it comes to that. I like topics and stuff like that to write about and stuff, but I think my best work comes from when I write from the heart and when I write what's on my mind at that moment in time. And yeah, so that's where it comes from. So thank you for that question. Next question, number 8, comes from Tiffany Styles. My girl, what up, what up? So her question was, what inspired me to create a YouTube channel? So I answered this before in one of my parts, I believe part 1. And I answered here a little while ago. My dad. That's really what made me want to start. My dad really inspired me to create this channel, and I'm glad that I did. It's been 3 years now, I believe, that I've started posting content on here. And yeah, it's been a great journey. Like, I come and go, but I'm trying my best to stay and not go again, you know what I mean? Things happen and stuff like that, so you never know about life. But yeah, so my father is a real big impact and inspired me to start my YouTube channel. And this is my last questions because he asked a few. Juwan, thank you so much for your support. My TikTok buddy, we met on there, and he's been awesome and supporting me and pushing me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Juwan, and thank you for this question. He says, congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? The next 5 years, I definitely see myself growing more and more on my social media platforms. I see myself creating a poetry book. I really want to do that. So in 5 years, you never know. I hope that I'll have a book coming out and pretty much performing more and more at open mics and doing my own events, hosting my own events. So I would love to do that. I see myself doing that in the next 5 years. Also, he asked, what inspired you to create content? I answered that, my father. And what is your end goal, content creating? So my end goal would have to be making sure I'm being authentically myself and putting myself out there, being myself and never changing who I am, shining my light, Miss Light Bright, Sister Light Bright, shining my light and keeping my light shining for others to see and for me to really put in my consistency and my hard work. Faith, consistency, and hard work. So really channeling myself and doing that. So shouts out to Spoken Reasons with the FCHW. I'm really trying my best to apply all of that when it comes to my content creating. So I hope I do well with that. And every day, you know, each day is a new day to get another shot when God wakes you up. So I thank God for, you know, another day. And yeah, so that is the last question of this Q&A part 3. We did it. Yeah, I say it all the time, but I'm forever grateful. Thank y'all so much. And if you haven't, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be having vlogs. I'm going to be having my poetry, food reviews, different things, shorts, and all of that. So tune in and show your sister Light Bright some love. Show me that you're feeling the vibe and you love it here. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. What did you learn? And what did you take from this video? Thank y'all so much. And I am out for now. Later. Much love. Peace and blessings.